Okay, good morning. Just took a short on RIM here, 200 shares, 61.18. Nice run up here again, pretty quickly too. Trying to wait for get 62, but I really don't think it's going to get there. So I did enter short here and see what type of pullback we get. Okay, it's been around 3 minutes. Got 33 cents in the trade, 37. Okay, just covered there for a $66 gain in around 2 minutes. So this thing could keep going down, of course, but just looking to take some money out of the markets. And you can see this thing had a huge run up. See, look, now it's down another 10 cents already. But anyway, that's how it goes. We can see here, opened up at 58.20 and went all the way to 61.20. So that's like a $3 move once again in like 30 minutes without one pullback. So sometimes these plays aren't really that hard to catch. You know, there's some really fast action in the open. People are pretty gung-ho, you know, and they start buying, and people start buying, and it just keeps going up. Eventually, people don't want to buy anymore, so it tends to come down a little bit. So that was just a quick trade there. See what else we get. Here I just took a short position on FFIV, just 100 shares here, pretty volatile stock, up 123 to 128. This one's at all-time highs also, but it's had a nice run. Market's coming off on the right, you can see, and this is bound to have a pullback as well. It's just gone up. Let's see, 123. It's gone up, what, $5, $6. Once again, you know, these things just can't continue forever. So, just taking the other side of these trades here, and we'll see what type of action we get. Now, one of the reasons I only took 100 shares on this was it's got a 16-cent spread sometimes. 14 cents, so pretty wide, so it's hard to really go big with these things. So just took 100 shares and gonna wait it out a bit here. Alright, getting some nice movement here. It's been around 5 minutes. You can see coming off, still only got 100 shares. It popped up to 127.95, and I wanted to add, and then, you know, it was like a 23-cent spread, and, you know, if it was going to go the other way, it would have got away really quickly, and so, whatever. Just thinking about covering soon here. Let's see what we get. Like I said, the thing did run up $8 or $5 pretty quickly, and market's coming off. So see here too. Also on my screen, FXE, which is the Euro dollar ETF, is making lows, and since the whole Europe thing and all their debt crisis, it's been a pretty big factor in the American markets, what the euro is doing in relation to the American dollar and whatnot. So I do keep an eye on that. When I see it making lows off in the market, is correlated with that and will head down as well. So I think I'm going to see if I can cover here. I got an order out at 126.70 for 100 shares. So now it says an 11-cent spread, but as I said before, when it was getting up there, like, there you go, just got filled there for an 86-cent gain or $86 profit on only 100 shares. This thing came up from 123 to 128, and you just knew. I mean, if you look at the daily chart, very strong stock nonetheless. But down here, I got volume, stochastics, and below that, I have this is ATR, which is average true range, and you can see here this thing moves an average of $5 lately in one day. So this thing moved $5 right away from the get-go, and so I just played off that, you know, considering that, you know, it probably wasn't going to continue to move up. Not to mention it happened all within probably 30 minutes, and you know, which is also a good sign from the way I trade at times, and also the fact that it doesn't usually move more than $5, so I had a good chance that taking a short position was the best risk to reward there. So anyway, see if anything else pops up. Okay, just took a long here on Apple. It's come down with the market here, down to 312, came below it, came back above it, and so I'm going to look for it to hold here. I got filled kind of high, 312.17. So we'll see if we can push it up higher here. Okay, I got a nice move up here. I kind of came into contact with 313, another whole number. Going to see if we can get through it here, or I'm going to just go ahead and sell my longs. Market's not just bouncing out, it's already coming back down, so sometimes you got to give these things some time, but not too much. Okay, so this one's came off there from 313 back down. It actually came back down to where I entered, and I was just about to get out, and it kind of held because I didn't want to turn a winner into a loser there, so I was going to get out with a break even, but then it popped right back up. So I'm hoping we can make another run up here. Anyway, kind of thinking I should have took the profits, but you don't really know, so I always say that in hindsight. But anyway, so it held where I entered, and let's see if we get a run up here. Otherwise, look to get out in front of 313 if we can't push through there. Okay, so we're back to 313 level here. Going to see if we can push through. You can see these whole numbers, as Shu teaches in this course, that they can be sometimes good areas for people to manage their position, get in, get long, see if something pushes through. So I'm looking to see if it's going to push through. See the volume is picking up here. If you look at the Apple chart there on the left-hand side, market's bouncing nicely. Would like to see that help push it through 313 here. Looking like it's going to go. But you can clearly see, though, that it's an area where people are selling. Feel comfortable either selling longs or maybe even getting short. But has yet to print a trade above 313 since the video's been rolling. So sometimes it just takes some more time. Sometimes it doesn't do it. Sometimes I don't really care. I just want to take my profits. I think I'm heading in that direction, actually, so I'm going to put an order out here at 87. Got filled for a 70-cent trade. Apple long 312.17, out at 312.87 for 70 cents on the trade. So this trade came down from 316. Market was really going, and you can see back here, came into a level here, kind of filled this gap area right there, you can see, and came right down to this 312 area. And so once it got below 312 and then it came back above 312 is when I decided to get involved. So that was the reason behind that trade. And see if we get anything else. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a day here. It's Friday, it might get slow, and either way, I'm up to 22 for the day. I've got 3 trades, 3 winners, RIM, FFIV, and Apple. FFIV, I would have liked to take a bigger position and hold a little bit longer. But, no rush for that. But either way, like I said, it ran up pretty good and came down. And I didn't add just, because of the big spread. But I would feel comfortable doing it next time and holding a little bit longer because it did come down around 3 points from where I shorted. So anyway, have a great weekend, and see you next week.